Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes to y'all with another video. We're doing a Hollywood Hot Topics, y'all. Smash that like button, hype up the video, of course. Let me know what y'all think down below. So just an update on the docu of Tyra. It looks as if Mrs. J is in better spirits. She is now walking as of the last update, according to Mr. J. He is now walking, okay? And can take some steps at least. If y'all don't know and haven't watched the docuseries, please check it out. It's really worth the watch, you guys. I recapped it. Make sure y'all check out the recap on it. A lot of people did not agree with my statements in the video, but y'all know me. I don't go by what everybody else is saying just to fit in. I'm gonna say what I believe, and I do feel like it's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to Tyra. Okay, I do, especially with what we're indulging in as of 2026. Okay. And a lot of you guys are saying, oh, but these shows that you comparing them to, they know what they're signing up for. Top Model had 24 seasons. The shows I'm comparing it to had about 8. So you mean to tell me after the 5th season, some of the girls didn't put 2 and 2 together and say, hey, a lot of these girls are not big models after winning. I don't think I should do this show. I'm just putting it out there, y'all. Okay. Now, Tyra's still an evil bitch. I'm not, negating that, but let's not act like, the girls were not aware after some time. Even after the 10th season, let me give it some people some grace. The 10th season, girls should have woke up. I mean, come on. Anyways, y'all, this is an update on Mrs. J.
Jay is getting stronger every day. He does physical therapy every day. He can get out of that chair. That's what people don't know. At the time of the documentary, he couldn't. He can. He can take steps. And look, if anyone is going to walk again, it's Miss J. Jay is getting stronger every day. He does physical therapy every day. He can get out of that chair. That's what people...
Okay, so which is really, really good to hear. Another thing, Tyra does need to visit him. I feel like that shows a lot about her character, to not check up on him in a time of need. They didn't fall out over anything personal. It was strictly related to business, at least from what we know. So I feel like, she should send a text, flowers, something, god damn it. Something, okay? Now, let's talk about Fantasia. Better yet, still piggybacking on Tyra. JT basically posted something kind of in support of Tyra and put the alter ego, which, by the way, y'all, the best alter ego version is the one with Katandra. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The DJ. He makes the best version. Okay? He makes the best version, if we're going to be honest. Okay? The original version is not as good as his version. Now, he said singling Tyra out like it wasn't a whole panel. Thank you. And producers. Is she innocent? No. But is she the only one to blame? No. The problem is she don't take accountability. Okay, that's where Miss Banks falters. Okay, now let's talk about Fantasia. I'm convinced that somebody put a love spell on Fantasia. Okay, I really do. I feel like somebody really did, because it never goes right for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when she met Antoine, the nigga that worked at T-Mobile? We all were saddened when that all happened, because we were like, what is she doing? You are Fantasia and you talking to nigga from T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? And he was married. Y'all miss when Fantasia had that show on VH1. That was such a good show. I wish they could bring it back. Fantasia show on VH1, because that show was really, really good. Because that auntie was not having it. The auntie was just like, I do not condone it. Fantasia should not be talking to that man. When I say I love you, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. When we were together, you could treat me wrong. Yeah, I really love her. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let me stop. So the dad looks like he's getting in her business because he posted about her husband accusing him of apparently stealing from her. All right. And then he went on live and was on a video about this. This is why I can't teach old people technology because they'll get carried away, child. Not my parents. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not gonna learn how to go on live or talk and all that. Nah, 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 nah. Okay. So she then turned around and called him out and said, I wasn't gonna do this, but this has gotten out of hand. Joseph Bernal, I can't even call you dad or a father. You are a donor. We cover you for long enough. My mom and me made you look like you were okay. Man, now you come for my king. Tonight, I go live behind me and was standing who you knew. How can someone steal if Fantasia Taylor, is the CEO, and my king, Kendall Taylor, is the president of all of our companies. Tonight, I shall help you finish the war you started. Okay, that's my best Fantasia girl. Okay, and then she done posted the mugshot. Now that was a little bit low. What Kiki White said, that's low. That's low. Okay, now it reads all of his info, full government, how old he is, how tall he is. And he was arrested off of DV. Okay. And this is the video that kind of got her a little bit irritated when it comes to the dad putting his nose in her business.
Fans, and because I want y'all to know one thing.
You remember when she talked before Bittersweet? She was just like, I really love you at times. Pardon me. Let me stop.
I love my daughter. She's my daughter. And I want all her fans to keep her in prayer. The work that I put in with my kids at a young age, I dare not let somebody that I know manipulate. Now, she's had a lot of them to do it in the past. But this one here, I got proof. Those that are Fantasia fans, and because I want y'all to know one thing. I love my daughter. She's my daughter. And you can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other when I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing. And there was no paper trail on his part. The other folk got fired. But he got her fired. How a concerned parent like yourself, whoever's got a family, whoever's got a daughter or a son, you sit back, that would be less a man of me. You can't not to shout it out. I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Now, if my daughter don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, if she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. She got to deal with God for that. What the man said. Go back, listen to the video. The man said, she chose me. She chose me. Bible readers. Is that what the word say? He supposed to chose her. And when your man go openly and say you chose him, there's something wrong with that picture. Pray for Fantasia. Fantasia fans, I love Fantasia.
I don't know. A lot of people are saying in the comments, of course, it's neighborhood talk, so it's a bunch of ignorant fools talking about what she said, king. Now, I'm not a fan of that word either. I feel like it's a big red flag when it comes to the word king. Like, I don't like king. I don't like grand rising. I can't stand a grand rising type of nigga. I done said this before, okay? But I just feel like a lot of y'all need to have a little bit more grace towards Fantasia, because I remember watching the Fantasia Barrino story, and this lady has been through a lot. So stuff like that, you carry through your adulthood. Although she's been through therapy and she's been through things that have kind of healed her from that, and she has a strong spiritual base, this lady is still probably has some trauma that she's dealing with. So situations like this in regards to relationships, it don't help her out. So I don't like how people are making it seem as if, you know, she's lost in the sauce or something like that, when we done seen what she been through publicly at that. Okay. Now the husband did clap back, you guys, and gave his response to everything, which, by the way, ooh, he looked good. Okay, Fantasia. Okay. I see you like you a Baldy lady.
I met my wife. I was running my own multi-million-dollar company, period. That means her success, her career didn't build me, didn't shape me. That's because I went to Sunoco Leadership Academy, BMW Black Belt Training, Tuck School of Business, Small Business Accelerator, CMEDI Business Initiative, and had a lot of success and a lot of recognition. I'm grateful for those things, because I am a justice impacted individual, and I had to overcome tremendous adversity and circumstances in order to break a lot of criminogenic mindsets and trauma and behavior that was keeping me living at a lower level than what I was capable of. And I experienced incredible success. However, I wasn't satisfied with that success. And I started going into the prisons and sharing the gift of game and being transparent and vulnerable, helping brothers that are. When I met my wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar, giving them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate, okay? Then I met my wife. I hope she don't get upset with this, but I'm gonna speak the truth. I asked for the prenup. A prenup wasn't put on me. I asked for it because I had business partners that I needed to protect, and I needed to make sure her family knew that I had no intentions on coming after anything that she had established before she met me. I wanted to create
for the people that was in the comments talking about my king, this apparently is her king if he's asking for the prenup himself. This ain't no Todd. Fuck is y'all talking about? See, this is why you gotta really like know the story before you really speak on it. Okay, when you said speak on it, literally.
One way where we could just experience love with each other and figure out what this unnatural, natural feeling was that we were exploring, that was just exploding in both of us, that provoked us to get married after 3 weeks. You dig? After that time, chaos broke out. The gentleman who was taking the initiative to use her and my platform, because he does not have one, to demonstrate things that are beyond false and fictitious, giving them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate fictitious. It's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding. Didn't want to speak with me, get to know me. Fictitious. It's beyond that.
Okay, so once again, I just feel like when it comes to family and celebrities, when you see his family kind of like putting their 2 cents in regards to the celebrity's money, they're the ones that are usually like the opportunists in the situation and trying to make sure that their bag is good and untouched because they think something is going on. So that's what I see from this whole situation. Okay, I'll be waiting shortly for the live since Fantasia says she's going to give her a dissertation about it. Okay, at times Hey, let me stop. I love Fantasia, by the way. Now let's talk Ahna. A lot of y'all have been sending me this thing, okay? Ahna, the rate you're going, you're not making it to the altar. You need to be very careful. Be real careful, okay? I'm telling you. She needs to be very careful. The way that she's maneuvering when it comes to um her engagement, the drama she's been in, she needs to tread lightly because after a while, this man is going to get tired of the drama. You got the baddie drama, you got the streaming drama, you got the bitches drama. Like that gets exhausting after a while. This is somebody who covers the drama. I'm telling y'all, mentally, it taxes you at times. Like Ahna, I know you're an entertainer because she was an earlier entertainer. I don't know if she is no more because I haven't said the most positive things about her. But Ahna, if you're watching, hi, okay. But no, seriously though, like you need to really like be careful, like dead ass. I'm telling you, like niggas, they don't like that drama stuff. Like it's cute for a little bit here and there, but like if it's a constant thing, they get very irritated. If y'all don't know, he even slapped out of Lemmy, okay, allegedly during Baddies. I'm talking about he popped Lemmy right in his mouth. So it's like he already he squabbled for you and all that. So it's like she just got to be careful. All right. Now, this video was surfacing of her talking about women and a certain type of woman. And a lot of y'all assumed, see, y'all, I'm messy, but some of y'all overtly messy. Okay? Auntie, messy auntie. Oh, yeah. I could say that because, you know, me and her cool. But like, y'all overtly messy. When I saw this video, I knew she wasn't talking about Janisha. Because, first of all, when did Scotty need a spokesperson? Scotty has never needed a spokesperson. She never needed an ally. The girl will talk for herself, especially now. You know, she's married, she's with the boss, right? So I knew she was talking about somebody in regards to her own life and relationship. And then, y'all, it all came out to be. Let's take a look. This was the video that surfaced at first with everybody thinking she was talking about Janisha. I didn't think she was talking about Janisha. It's no shade. Okay. I don't think Ahna has anything against Janisha. Okay. Do I think Ahna probably thinks Janisha messy? Hell yeah. But who else? Who don't think that?
Like them bitches that be down in the next bitch when they done with a nigga. If you so done with him and you can have him whenever you want, why don't you have him? Why isn't he there? If you so done with him and you don't care and you the one that got away, why are you commenting? Why are you comparing yourself to the new girl? You got away, right? No, I'm scared. Like, what do y'all be talking about? What do y'all be talking about? No, y'all really be scaring me. Why do y'all talk about the next girl if you're not with that man? You didn't want him, and you right? Why you gotta talk about how you carry yourself? You couldn't even carry the relationship to keep it. You didn't even keep your man. That acting cute and classy didn't keep that nigga, babe. All the bills or the anything. You was with that man for years and had nothing to show for it. Like, come on, at least have a bit. If you carry yourself so highly, why didn't you keep that man? Why didn't you get a ring? What is it with you exes? I just want to know.
Okay, so of course some dummies they thought she was talking about Janisha, but y'all, she was talking about her nigga ex, y'all, and the ex, y'all, came out of the woodworks. Okay, now they've been shading each other left, right, center, and middle, end, beginning, twisted, up, right. They've been shading each other all throughout the internet for the past few days, because the ex, y'all, feels like Ahna was the side chick who got promoted to the wife, basically. She talks about in this video, and also they've been throwing shots at each other throughout TikTok and other social media platforms.
Y'all, this will be my first and last time addressing this because I'm not the type to give a reaction, but when someone literally begging every single month for a reaction from me, they're gonna get it. Yeah. First of all, it's honestly giving you're not happy, because if you were so happy in your engagement and marriage, why are you going to the internet to talk about his ex in any way, shape, or form? And like, yeah, like this is supposed to be the happiest moment of your life, girl. Like you are engaged, period. Why are you making think pieces about me? Me and that man have not been in communication for months. This has been going on for months. Why am I still a thought in your brain? Why do I live rent free up there, baby? Like he's moved on, I've moved on. The only person I haven't moved on is you, and it's embarrassing. And like this whole narrative that you're trying to portray of me being like the bitter ex or blah blah blah. Anyone who has me on social media knows that throughout this whole thing, although she was saying this and people were saying that and everyone was being shady, I haven't opened my mouth once. I haven't responded. I haven't said anything because that's how I was raised. I'm always going to take the high road in anything. And I don't like bringing stuff to the internet. I don't even like doing this right now, but it's like, girl, this is like the fourth thing that people have been sending me and tagging me in. And it's like, it needs to stop at this point. The whole video that you posted was projection in a nutshell. Like you keep saying, what did she say? She was like, oh, if you were so classy and upkept, why didn't you keep your man? Why don't you have a ring? Why don't you have this, that, baby? 3 things. Number 1, classy, being classy, don't keep a man. Being ratchet, don't keep a man. Cooking, cleaning, whatever, don't keep a man. If a man want to go, he want to go. Secondly, why would I want to keep a man that was cheating on me with you?
Ooh.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
I ain't gonna lie, Ahna Mac. Maybe you should have sat there and ate your enchiladas.
You were the known side girl and you're engaged now. Why would I want that? And she was projecting so hard. She was saying like, oh, you keep saying you're the one who got away. Bro, where are you getting this information? I do not speak on this whole situation. I do not speak on anything that has happened. So in reality, I did get away. I did dodge a bullet. I would never want to be engaged to someone who cheated on me. The same way you get a man, it's the same way you lose a man. So I'm good on that. And 3, what is this insecurity that you have, my love? Like you keep saying, oh, you so classy, upkept, classy, upkept. It sounds to me like you kind of wish you were classy and upkept. Like I know we all know like you had a past and have done whatever, but that doesn't mean you get to project that onto me, who you think clearly is a classy girl. What gonna say? How does song go? Anyway, but yeah, and baby, as a Bahamian, as one gone, a next one is gone. Like it's
You hear that shit more no brethren. Bomb McLeod Pussol.
okay. Like it's okay. This has been months. Like we are done. You have nothing to worry about. And you keep talking about the ring, baby. I'm happy for him. I just want everybody to leave me alone. Like I'm in a new chapter in my life. Please leave me alone, because if I said some things about that particular ring and some things in general, bubbles would be bursted. But we're not even gonna go there, because after this is done. DONE. Leave me alone. Do not post anything else. Well, it's you could do what you want, but I'm just here to let you know, baby, it's making you look insecure. And it has me confused as fuck, because I am in a whole different stage of life, and so are y'all. So why are you still coming to the internet to talk about your current boyfriend, his ex? You look crazy. Bye.
I don't like them bitches.
Okay, now it did not stop there, y'all. It continued in the words with her dropping some receipts in regards to her proof. Okay. So Ahna then posted and said, "You've been starting with me. I paid you dust because I'm that girl. I'm that girl. And it's never beef. I only care about me and what's going on since me and after, not before. Have your friends text my fiance before we even went public because I posted a TikTok at the Yankees game. He told you who I was and you were upset. You thought this breakup was a joke since y'all were on and off. Should have took it serious. He broke up with you, not the other way around." Which then Liv is her name, posted this in return. "None of my friends texted anyone. I never met Future in my life. The lies to make yourself. You know what's crazy? Why Future always get involved with us? I swear to God, like if it's a female that looks ethnically ambiguous, Future involved in some way. It's either Future, Stefan, or fucking Offset. I swear to God, like it never fails. Why y'all always involved in some way? Is it that late? Is it that little bit of women in America that's racially ambiguous? I mean, my God.
And it saddens me, Kelly.
Oh my God. The lies to make yourself sound innocent are delusional. And I'm not even that type of girl. I crashed out many times, cried many times to him about this. While you posted on Twitter sharing a man. You're determined to get a nigga with some money. And you did. You did me a favor. I would have never had the accomplishments I had today if I was still in that depressing real for the last time. Plan the wedding and leave me alone, baby. Insecurity is ugly. Having a nigga back you up knowing he up is crazy. He even cover up that tattoo of your name yet, talking about she wrecked her own home. He delusional too. They deserve each other at this point. Now let's take a look at the tattoo. Okay. Olivia, by the way, is the name. Let's continue. And then put, girl, you talking about cheated. You was out of the picture when I got there. Cause I made sure you was out of the picture. Says the girl who been shading me, liking comments, making posts on Facebook. Ooh, you that type of girl, Olivia. Y'all know how I feel about Facebook. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all know how I feel about Facebook. I don't like a Facebook posting hoe. Like times have evolved. If you still shading a bitch on Facebook, you're a little bit dated in the brain. Says the girl who been shading me like it comments, making posts on Facebook. And you talking about one video I made. You happy at L boo. I am your clout. Months ago, so this is a DM, you guys. Jazz is the dude, you guys. Months ago, I just really been focused on this World Series and getting paid because after I'm done with getting my ring, I can give her the one I made her. That's the ring I got for her to get engaged. And then she said, "Wow, it's beautiful." And then Liv caption said, "And admitting that you made sure I was gonna tell enough about your character. My love, destroying your image per usual. Proof side girly. Wouldn't be no clout if you didn't keep subbing me, weirdo." Mm. And then it continues. He then posted on his status the notes on Instagram and said, "Shotty wrecked her own home." Okay. I feel like in this whole situation, Ahna, you shouldn't have did that TikTok. You're giving her attention. That to me showed me, Ahna, you're a little bit threatened by her. She is a cute girl. What New York said, cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous wins. That's how you should be thinking, Ahna. Okay, you should not be worried about the next, because once again, I'm telling y'all, that nigga gonna get sick of the drama. Okay, he gonna be like, damn. Before we really got together, I was in this so much drama. Since I got with you, every 2 seconds I'm on the blogs, people talking about me. They're shading me. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna eventually get over it. Okay, now this young tenderoni Olivia, you should be weary of her because it does give like very much the type of girl that could get locked down very easily, because she does seem like the wife type of girl. Ahna, I don't think is the wife type of girl. She's working towards that. She does not give me the type that's going to really settle down post marriage and not want the clout, the fame, and the drama. She still has that in her. It's what I call the gutter snipish. And she still has a little bit of the gutter snipish in her blood. And she needs to take that out in order to be a good wife, because once again, he's only going to be able to take all of that hoopla for so long. I just feel like when you're with somebody, you keep reminding them of their ex or getting into it with the ex, it kind of pushes them back to go to the ex, because it's like, wow, like, I guess you are meant to stay in my life. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Miss Mac, okay, Miss Mac Attack, you move a little bit smarter. Move a little bit smarter. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now they dropped the new sneak comic, you guys, and I did see it. Y'all been sending it to me. Shout out to y'all checking out my recap for Real Housewives of Potomac. I really do appreciate it. You guys, y'all know I try to do different content on the channel. So the fact that y'all really tune into that, like, I don't think y'all understand how much I appreciate that. I will be covering Housewives of Atlanta. So excited. Okay. In the sneak peek, Ashley kind of got Wendy again. This reunion, like, I ain't gonna lie, starting to piss me off because it's like Ashley's kind of whacking her. You know what I'm saying? She's sort of whacking her left, right, and center. She's whacking her, right? And she says in this sneak peek about the 6-7, the 6-7, credit cards, 6-7 social security numbers. Ashley, it's 6-7 credit cards, not social security numbers. Okay. Let's be correct. If we're gonna critique Wendy for her fraud, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be fair about the type of fraudulent activities that she's actually doing. Okay, let's not be wrong about the facts. I'm just saying, right? So, after that happens, Wendy comes at her because she's just like, "Oh, you still don't have any accolades, though." And as she just keeps hitting her with the 6-7, you know, the Grinch type of meme. And I just feel like this, like, to me, Ashley's hiding something. Why are you so concerned when it comes to her case? Why does it bother you? And you're so paranoid. You shouldn't be paranoid. You paranoid for what? You're paranoid because you, my darling, are probably doing something behind the scenes and you don't want people to find out about it. That's what it's given. Because my whole thing is the only reason why people be scared is because they have skeletons in their closet. Okay? And we're not talking about Michael. No shade. Ooh, that was a good one. Y'all, lately I've been on the road, baby. You hear me? Can't nobody stop me. What Johnson said? It's gonna take God to come down and take me down. Okay? Literally. All right. We ain't talking about Michael because he's the only one that's looked like a skeleton that was in a closet. All right. Now, Natalie, y'all, has replied back to Rollie because, in my opinion, she's a little bit scared of the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Rollie recently did a podcast about everything, and Natalie addressed her, which, by the way, Natalie, you already broke what you was going to say. You was the same one that said, "Oh, I'm not talking about any of the baddies ever online." And you went back on your word, okay? You went back on your word, literally. She put on her story and said this. She said, "I don't hate anyone. I love you, Rollie." Now she loves her. "I love you, Rollie. Just be more professional. Let people know when you're getting work done. So I'm not making announcements that you're coming, but a no-show because of surgery. That's all Buka How demeaning." And then she shows the text message that said, "I'll be arriving late. Tried to get go see Jayla for her birthday. Ended up getting there too late. I'm leaving Miami in a few." So she said, "Okay, see you soon, baby. Hey, sis, are you okay? Never heard from you. And you didn't make it to Bridgeport." She said, "Yes, I'm okay. My manager booked me and my guard, fly through Frontier on a third-party site. So I had 2 layovers. It was going to take until today for me to get there. My bag is there as well. I ended up coming home. I know how I'm going to get my stuff from leaving South Korea today, Tuesday. Had to book my own flight because there's no switch policy on the tickets. Plus, I've been texting on my iPad because my phone is left in my car, so I had to come back either way. And hopefully I could make it there because these people just hit me yesterday talking about a visa last minute. So I just did that, just waiting on an email." And then she said, "Mind you, after South Korea, no call or text about London, LA, or Chicago. So I didn't even bother to call or text because, like, huh? How you announce to the fans, everyone you joining the tour, then I guess went on live and said something happened to your arms from surgery. So you couldn't make it." And she said, "Everyone wants to be Natalie's CEO, 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 but I just didn't show up What if, I'm guessing she meant, what if I didn't show up just because of surgery? LOL. What if I was a no-show today to the Dominican Republic because in my arm for my surgery? What if I announced a Live Nation tour and sold out 3 shows and couldn't come? Exactly. And again, the house meeting this season were not ran great. You always told me you don't have the girls or anything under control. Well, you sure didn't either, because the way Lex tore Summer's face up might have been the worst beatdown I've ever seen on Baddies. Let's not even begin to talk about that. I ain't gonna lie, Natalie. You telling the truth, babe. You telling the truth, okay? Rose was a no-show, and also that was a bad beatdown. But my whole thing is, what y'all expected Rollie to do? Get in the midst of that? She would have got socked by Lex. You know what I'm saying? Lex would have hit her with a good 1-2, bow, and then it would have, you know what I'm saying? Like she would have just, they would have been tussling up in that grass. But in regards to the house meetings in general, I do agree with that. They were ran not the best, especially because Summer once again ended up having her way, right? So there's that. Now, I also do think though that Natalie should never went back on her word in regards to the performance thing, because that's where the girls sort of lose respect, because nobody holds on to what they want to happen. Like they always end up being nice about it. So that's when the girls think that they could kind of like, you know, do what they want. All right. Now, y'all also Tommy talk about this whole situation with the daughter, and y'all recently, y'all, she said she should have pop out Lex and says that she got something coming for her at this reunion. I said, oh, and okay, y'all better literally check every clothing piece. She got, I feel like Lex got a strip naked, not Lex, Tommy got a strip naked before walking up in that reunion. Because I'm telling y'all, the things that she may have on her, I don't think y'all are going to like be prepared for. Also, speaking of the cast announcements, if you haven't checked out my cast recap, please do. It was pretty funny. I felt like it was. Let me know what y'all think down below about it, though. One person who was notably left off of Bad and Bougie is Naj Emilion. Okay, she did not get the Million ticket. Do I think she should have been on the show? Yes. But what I think they're doing is shaving her for chapter 2. It's giving chapter 2. I feel like they're saving her. This is how I feel like Natalie thinks. She's thinking chapter 2, the girls are going to try to get me, right? So I'm going to need people, I'm going to need a round of Chinyans again, like I did on Africa. So Chinyans, I feel like would be like a Naj, like a Sav from Not STV. So that's what it's giving to me, okay? That's why I don't think she got the ticket. Like, to me, Naj is too big of a personality to be a replacement. I know some of y'all don't like her. Y'all hate her guts, all this stuff. But it's like, to me, she's either an original there from the beginning or not at all. Not a replacement. As if she's like, no. It just doesn't give that to me. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this video. And we're out, babies.